In our morning consumer news, starting tomorrow, thousands of flights could be canceled daily. The Transportation Department calling that a proactive safety measure as air traffic control faces staffing shortage during the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. Amy Kiley reports.
The impact here will be huge for the American traveler.
The FAA says it will cut about 10% of flights at 40 major airports starting tomorrow. That's unless the government reopens. The reason? Air traffic controller shortages. FAA facilities report more than 400 of them since the shutdown began.
They're not calling in sick. They're calling in saying, I don't have childcare today. What do you want me to do?
A controller union leader says the need to address the strain on the system is urgent. The FAA agrees.
And we're not going to wait for a safety problem to truly manifest itself when the early indicators are telling us we can take action today to prevent things from deteriorating.
An airline source says companies got about an hour's notice about the plan. Now they're scrambling to adjust their flights. United says it aims to keep hub-to-hub schedules normal, but the CEO of Frontier Airlines warns some passengers could get stranded. He suggests people flying Frontier within 10 days book backup tickets. Across airlines, passengers leaving tomorrow might not get much warning if they're affected. That's because the FAA initially declined to name the impacted airports.
What the FAA is talking about here is equivalent to canceling about 4,500 flights a day. By my math, that's about 30% worse than the worst day for flight cancellations in the last year.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Flight reductions would begin at 4% tomorrow, then raise to 10% next week. Nearly 5 million food stamp recipients won't get benefits this month as the historic government shutdown drags on. The Agriculture Department will issue partial benefits by tapping into a contingency fund after federal judges said it had to. But a new analysis shows some families make too much to qualify for those partial benefits. First-time home buyers are now 40 years old on average, the oldest ever. The National Association of Realtors says first-time buyers make up just 21% of the market. That's a record low, and it's down 50% since 2007, right before the Great Recession. High mortgage rates and home prices keep locking people out. The U.S. economy adding 42,000 private sector jobs last month. That's more than expected, according to payroll company ADP, which typically reviews the government's official jobs report. But the ongoing shutdown prevented the release of October's report. November's isn't expected either.